Welcome to the opening ceremony of the 6th Pacific School Games. Over 4,000 athletes from more than 40 countries, states and territories are gathered here in Sydney, our Olympic city, to compete at their highest level. Soon, you will see marching before you the sporting heroes of the future. Today, our opening ceremony brings together a cast of over 18,000 performers from schools throughout New South Wales. Let these talented young artists take you on the voyage of a lifetime.
Some dreams live on time forever. Those dreams you want with all your heart, and I'll do whatever it takes. Follow through with the promise I made. Put it all on the line. What I hope for and less will be mine. If I could reach higher, just for a moment to the sky. Not a moment in my life. I'm gonna be stronger. You know that I've tried my very best. I put my spirit to the test. If I could reach, some dreams were meant to be remembered. Those days we rise above the stars, and I'll go the distance this time. See it more, or the higher I climb. But the more I believe, all the more that this dream will be mine. If I could reach higher, just for a moment to the sky. If I
Welcome to Stadium Australia, the Olympic Stadium in Homebush. This is the 6th Pacific Schools Games and the athletes are about to enter the arena. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome the Australian Capital Territory. The team is made up of 201 athletes, including 22 with disability. This is the 6th Pacific Schools Games that the ACT has participated in, and the majority of their athletes will be competing in the track and field and swimming events. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome Canada. The team has 22 athletes, all of whom are competing in the track and field events. This is the 4th Pacific Schools Games where Canada is represented. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome the Federation of Micronesia. This group of islands in the Pacific Ocean will be represented by 2 competitors, both of whom will be competing in the swimming events. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome Fiji. This team has 23 athletes, all of whom are competing in the swimming events. This is Fiji's 5th visit to the Pacific Schools Games. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome French Polynesia. This group of islands in the South Pacific will be represented by 12 competitors, all of whom will be involved in track and field events. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome Hong Kong, China. This is the 4th time that Hong Kong has competed at these games, and their team is comprised of 4 swimmers. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome Indonesia. This team's competitors will be involved in diving, gymnastics, and track and field events. This team also has 3 competitors with a disability. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome Japan. This team has 12 competitors, all of whom will be involved in the gymnastics events. This is the third Pacific Schools Games for Japan. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome Lord Howe Island. Their teams consist of 2 competitors who will be involved with the track and field events. This is the first time that Lord Howe Island is competing at the Pacific Schools Games. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome Macau, China. The 9 competitors from Macau will be involved in swimming and track and field. And this is the first time that Macau is competing in the Pacific Schools Games. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome Malaysia. The Malaysian team will be involved in diving, gymnastics, swimming and track and field. This is the 4th time that Malaysia will be competing at the Pacific Schools Games. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome the Marshall Islands. This team has 4 competitors, all involved in track and field events. This is just the 2nd time that the Marshall Islands have been involved in the Pacific Schools Games. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome Nauru. All of Nauru's competitors will be involved in the track and field events here at the Pacific Schools Games. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome New Caledonia. This team comprises 76 competitors who will be involved in gymnastics, swimming and track and field events at these games. This is New Caledonia's 4th time at the Pacific Schools Games. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome New Zealand. 201 competitors of this team will be involved in diving, gymnastics, swimming and track and field events. The team also has 84 competitors with a disability. New Zealand has also competed at every Pacific Schools Games. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome Niue. This team has 21 competitors, all of whom are competing in track and field events. This is the first time that Niue is competing at the Pacific Schools Games. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome Norfolk Island. This is the 4th Pacific Schools Games for Norfolk Island, and all of their competitors are involved in the track and field events. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome the Northern Marianas. These 13 islands are in the Northern Pacific Ocean and their team comprises 9 swimmers. This is the 4th Pacific Schools Games for this team. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome the Northern Territory. This team comprises 181 competitors who will be involved in diving, gymnastics, swimming and track and field. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome Papua New Guinea. This team has 15 competitors, all of whom are involved with the swimming events at this year's Games. Papua New Guinea participated in every Pacific Schools Games. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome the People's Republic of China. This team will be involved in diving, swimming and track and field events. This is the 4th Pacific Schools Games for the People's Republic of China. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome Queensland. This team has sent a total of 418 competitors, with 46 athletes with disabilities. They will be involved in all 4 sports being contested at these Games. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome Singapore. Singapore has sent a team of 23 competitors in gymnastics, swimming and track and field events. This is the 5th time that Singapore has competed at the Pacific Schools Games. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome the Solomon Islands. This team has 10 athletes who are all involved in track and field events. The Solomon Islands has competed in all of the Pacific Schools Games that have been held. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome South Africa. This is only the 2nd time that the South Africans are competing in the Pacific Schools Games, but they have sent a team of 177 competitors who will compete in diving, gymnastics, swimming and track and field. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome South Australia. They have sent a team of 287 athletes, with 6 athletes with disability. They will compete in all of the sports at these Games. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome Tasmania. Tasmania has sent 215 athletes competing in all of the sports at these Games. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome Thailand. This team comprises 10 athletes with disabilities, so we welcome their participation. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome the Philippines. They have sent a team of 132 athletes who will contest the gymnastics, swimming and track and field events. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome Tonga. Tonga has sent a team of 51 athletes, all of whom will be involved in the track and field events at these Games. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome Vanuatu. 20 track and field athletes are representing Vanuatu, who are here for the 4th time at the Pacific Schools Games. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome Victoria. This is the second largest team at these Games, and the 482 competitors will be involved with all of the sports being contested at these Games. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome Wallis and Fortuna Island. These islands are French territories situated north of Fiji. They have sent a team of 5 competitors for the track and field events, and this is their first time at the Pacific Schools Games. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome Western Australia. This team has sent 286 athletes who will compete in all of the sports at these Games. The team includes 16 athletes with disability. From From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome the hosts for the 2000 Pacific Schools Games, New South Wales. This is the largest team at the Games with 600 competitors, which includes 84 athletes with disabilities. From the Southeast Tunnel, please welcome the officials for the 2000 Pacific Schools Games. These are the people responsible for making these games a true and fair contest for all our athletes. From the Northwest Tunnel, please welcome the Billeting School representatives. And let's thank them for the hospitality and generosity that they have shown by being the host schools and families for our overseas and interstate visitors throughout the Pacific Schools Games.
pastel red to burgundy and spinifex to gold. I've just come out of the Mulga where the plains forever roll. And Albert Namatjira has painted all the scenes, and a shower has left a luster on the land. Our land, Australia, is a unique place. From the desert to the oceans, from the mountains to the sea. Our unique flora and fauna combine to present visual images that defy description and are beyond imagination.
To gold, just come out on the Mulga where the plains forever roll. Albert Namatjira has painted all the scenes, and these shadows attain the luster of our land. And it's raining on the rock in a beautiful country, and I'm proud to travel this big land as an Aborigine. It's raining on the rock, what an almighty sight to see. And I'm wishing and I'm dreaming that you were here with me. Everlasting days seen in the beautiful desert walls, but does the beauty come from heaven knows? I could ask the wedge tail, but it's way too high. I wonder if he understands it's wonderful to fly. And it's raining on the rock in a beautiful country, and I'm proud to travel this wide land as an Aborigine. It's raining on the rock, what an almighty sight to see. And I'm wishing and I'm dreaming that you were here with me. She bring in the morning.
Sunrise, bring in the morning.
Spreading all the light all around.
Sunrise, she come with the dawning. Sunrise, come with the dawning.
Flooded with her skirts all around. Sunrise on the kangaroo farm.
Sunrise on the kangaroo farm.
Listening with you all around.
Sunrise, feeling all the hollows. Sunrise, feeling all the hollows. Lighting up the hills on the rise. Sunrise, sunrise, she loved every day. Sunrise, sunrise. She drive away the darkness every day. Drive away the darkness, bringing all the warmth to the ground. Sunrise in the morning, sunrise, she don't every day. Sunrise in the morning, sunrise. She drive away the darkness every day. Drive away the darkness, bringing back the warmth to the ground. Sunrise, sunrise, spreading all the light all around. Sunrise, sunrise, bringing back the warmth to the ground. On the Pacific shore, the town where my dreams were born, I'm home. Where your bridges rise to meet the sky, you shine on the morning tide, the mist on the ferry ride, I'm home. Where your spirits rise to see yourselves and watch them cry. See me, show me the light, be my harbor day and night. You're the city of heart. See me, show me the light. On the summer's day, crowd at a Rocks Cafe of you, and I forever will feel your heart. See me, show me the light, be my harbor day and night. You're the city I love. See me, show me the light. See me, show me, show me, show me the light. See me. Sydney, take me to your heart. Show me all I can see. Well, everywhere I go, you let me know just what a city can be. Show me the light. See me, show me. See me, show me, show me, show me the light. See me, show me, show me, show me the light.
Flamingos walk and sway in bed.
in this it makes my trouble seem is hiding, leaving a pink scar. It stretches right across the sky. That sun, it seems so far. And all I do is look into your eyes for that special touch of paradise. Just a touch of paradise. Just a special touch of paradise. You hold my hand, together we kiss, and it doesn't take long, no, for me to get the gist of this love that stretches out across the land, where rainbows tread as we walk into the sand. And all I do is look into your eyes for that special touch of paradise. Just a touch of paradise. Just a special touch of paradise. A touch of spring and autumn sweet, when the trees vibrate as our eyes meet. And I think of all the love that we have been making. You touched my hair and I woke up shaking. Special touch of paradise. Just a touch of paradise. Oh, show me that special touch of paradise. Oh, that special touch of paradise. Oh, just a touch of paradise. Sing it again. Just a special touch of paradise. Running through your head, television freaks, show cops and robbers everywhere. Subway makes me nervous, people pushing me too far. I've got to break away, so take my hand now, 'cause I want to live like animals, careless and free, like animals. I want to live, I want to run through the jungle, the wind in my hair and the sand at my feet. I'm having difficulties keeping to myself. Feelings and emotions better left upon the shelf. Animals and children tell the truth, they never lie. Which one is more human? There's a thought, now you decide. Compassion in the jungle, compassion in your head. Would you like to make your own brain? Would you like to take my hand? Yeah. 'Cause I want to live like head. Television freaks, jump out and runners everywhere. Animals and children tell the truth, they never lie. Which one is more human? There's a thought, now you decide.
Compassion in the jungle, compassion in your head. Would you like to make love?
Would you like to take my hand?
Cause I want to live like animals, careless and free like animals.
I want
To live, I want to run through the jungle, the wind in my hair and the sand at my feet. Like animals, careless and free like animals.
I want
To live, I want to run through the jungle, the wind in my hair. Yeah, I want to
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land, our mountain nature's gifts, all beauty's rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
beneath our radiant solemn cross, we'll toil with hearts and to make this commonwealth of ours renowned. Although the walls of God with boundless grace to share, with courage let us so combine to advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, let us sing, advance Australia fair.
And now, please welcome to the lectern, Nicole Stevenson, OAM.
Hello everyone and welcome to the opening ceremony of the 6th Pacific School Games. I'd like to welcome some special guests, the Premier, the Honourable Bob Carr, distinguished guests, of course, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the athletes And the performers, congratulations so far, performers. This opening ceremony has been absolutely amazing. Well done. As you heard, my name is Nicole Stevenson and I'm a triple Olympian for the sport of swimming. But I think I should mention at this opening ceremony that I'm also a triple Pacific School Games representative. 1982 in Brisbane as an 11-year-old, 1984 in Melbourne, and again in 1988 in Sydney. Competing at these games was a launchpad for my career on the Australian swimming team, because just 1 year after winning the Pacific School Games in 1984, I qualified for my first Australian senior team to compete at the Pan Pacs in Tokyo. And it's not just myself whose career started at these school games, and you've heard from some of the athletes already today, but they include athletes like Kathy Freeman, Melinda Gainsford-Taylor, Matt Shervington, Susie O'Neill, Ian Thorpe, and Michael Klim. All of these athletes started their sporting lives right here at the Pacific School Games. So I challenge you all, dare to dream. You too could be a future Olympian. I hope for all the athletes competing at this year's Games, and that is the Pacific School Games, not those other games, that this will be something very special for you, the start of your future career. Good luck.
You don't have a chance if you don't move now. I'm not waiting any longer. You know that I'm playing to win this time. When you make your move, I'll hesitate. If it takes too long, you can be too late. This time I'm playing to all me can say. Don't wait around for another chance. Make your mind up, make it play. Could you be playing to win this time? When you make your move, I'll hesitate. If it takes too long, you could be too late. This time I'm playing to win. All those wasted years of my own, I was so lonely, emotions away. I got what I wanted for me. I didn't see it was not what I needed. I'm the fool. Oh, this time I'm playing to win, yeah, yeah. If you want me, come and get me. You don't have a chance if you don't move now. I'm not waiting any longer. You know that I'm playing to win this time. When you make your move, I'll hesitate. If it takes too long, you could be too late. This time I'm playing to win. When you make your move, I'll hesitate. If it takes too long, This time I'm playing to win. This time I'm playing to win.
Now the moment we've all been waiting for. To officially declare the 6th Pacific School Games open, I would like to call upon the Premier of New South Wales, the Honourable Bob Carr.
Oh, thank you. Well, in this great stadium, where in just 133 days' time there will be the official opening for the 2000 Sydney Olympic Games, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all, the next generation of Olympians and Paralympians, and those officials and family members who support them and help them. Some of you inevitably will look back on these games as a milestone in your sporting careers. And no doubt the stars of the future are before us here today. Swimmers like Henry Lee from Homebush Boys High, who broke Ian Thorpe's 100-metre butterfly record last year. Alicia Aberley from Riverston High School, who was a member of the Paralympic preparation squad. Athletes like Jana Pittman from Girraween High School, who's already qualified for the 2000 Australian Olympic team. Scott Richardson from Ulladulla High School, who has achieved the qualifying times for selection in the Australian Olympic team. These games will foster friendships. They will provide lifelong sporting memories for all competitors. I thank all of you who've joined us today and make it such a special occasion. And ladies and gentlemen, it's now my great pleasure to declare the 6th Pacific School Games Sydney 2000 officially open. Thank you.
described as the most exciting talent to hit Australian athletics in the last 40 years. While still a teenager, Matt Shirvington became the fastest Australian in history when he clocked the incredible time of 10.03 seconds in the final of the 100 metres in the 1998 Commonwealth Games in Kuala Lumpur. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Matt Shirvington and Eliza Murray.
Well, back at the Pacific School Games. It's so amazing to see such, not just the competitors today, but these great performers. Each and every one of you, congratulations, you've done such an amazing job today. I just want to say a small thank you to the supporters of the Pacific School Games, especially our partner presenter, Westpac. You've done an amazing job. And also the Daily Telegraph for allowing Eliza Murray to be here with me today. She's a great little girl, and I'm sure she's having an amazing day as well. I just want to wish each and every one of you, the competitors out there, good luck. Good luck for the future, and have fun, and make sure that you enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
A big round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Shirvington. Good luck in September, Shervo. And now to take the oath on behalf of the athletes participating in the 6th Pacific School Games, please welcome the New South Wales team captains, Janelle McDermott and Scott Richardson.
On behalf of all the participants at the Sydney 2000 Pacific School Games, together we aspire to achieve our highest level of personal performance and conduct. We promise to represent our teams with pride, to cooperate with all officials, to respect and abide by the rules that govern these games in the best traditions of school sport, and above all, enjoy the games.
Every nation has pride in its heroes. Today, young legends are here. The hopes and the dreams of our countries rest on the shoulders of our youngest peers. And now, in warring times, their hearts will stand up in lines, side by side, reaching their goals, reaching out through the games, teaching the world to believe in a dream, reaching out to the world. Pacific School Games is a place dreams are made. The prime of your life might seem wasted. The road to your goal might seem long. But how sweet that victory tasted, rising above the odds, making you strong. And now, united as one, the healing course has begun. Let's start to mend these broken wings, reaching out through the gates, teaching the world to believe in a dream, reaching out to the world. Pacific School Games is a place dreams are made, reaching out through the gates. teaching the world to believe in our dream, reaching out to the world. Pacific School Games is a place dreams are made. Pacific School Games is a place dreams are made.
The Pacific School Games Orchestra is one of the finest youth orchestras ever assembled in Australia. Students auditioned from dozens of government and non-government schools across New South Wales to be part of this wonderful feast of orchestral music we're hearing today. Very rarely, if ever in Australia's history, has a symphony orchestra performed live for an audience of 80,000. Very few people attempt live orchestral music in such a venue. The skill of the musicians and the outstanding leadership of conductor Stephen Williams is coupled with one of the most extensive sound systems ever assembled in Australia. For the last week, the musicians have rehearsed intensively every day. Their ability to accompany soloists, vocal ensembles, and enormous dance extravaganzas, as we've seen, as well as to entertain us in their own right with wonderful instrumental arrangements, sets them apart as one of the great youth orchestras of our time. You will not hear better anywhere in the world. Let's hear it for the Pacific School Games Symphony Orchestra. For many thousands of years, people would meet on this land, around the fire, called together to listen to stories, to share dances, and to celebrate. This is a celebration of this land. We bring you our history, our present, our future. The story of many cultures, celebrating the indigenous culture through the rainbow serpent, a symbol of culture, of our heritage, blended with the dynamic colors of contemporary Australia, and led by the vibrancy of dance, movement, and music, calling the serpent to come together, alive, triumphant, emerging into our future.
Burukuru Warkame, Burukuru Warkame. Burukuru Warkame, Burukuru Warkame. While the world is turning right, show me the way into your heart. It's when you call my name. It's like the world is turning right. 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 It's like the world is turning. Is turning right. Show me the way to your heart. Cause when you call my name, it's like the world is turning right. 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 It's like the world is turning. Wanna come and chimanya kuge, kumana want chimanya kuge. It's like the world is turning right. 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 It's like the world is turning right.
Today's ceremony has featured over 18,000 students from schools throughout New South Wales. These young Australians represent the most talented performing artists this state has to offer. The ceremony is the result of many months of work from an extremely creative and committed team of teachers, parents and friends. These 18,000 performers wish each participating athlete in the Sydney 2000 Pacific School Games every success in their week of competition and in their future sporting endeavours.
And while the world is turning right, right. It's like the world is turning right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the arena the cast of the 6th Pacific School Games opening ceremony.
Waltzing Matilda, you come waltzing Matilda with me. And they sang as they watched, as they waited for that battle cry. You come waltzing Matilda with me. All around the world, a voice cries out loud, singing clear, singing proud. You can't disguise this feeling inside. It's burning in your heart. No turning back, no time to lose. You may hurt, you may be bruised, but you're out to win, and you give it your all. It's burning in your heart. It's burning in your heart. When you hear them singing,
Waltzing Matilda, you come waltzing Matilda with me.
and they sang as they watched, as they waited for that battle cry. Come on, waltzing Matilda with me. The day is here, and you're ready to fly. Your time has come, and the feelings are high. Brothers together, oh, driving on. It's burning in your heart. It's burning in your heart. When you hear them singing,
Waltzing Matilda, you come waltzing Matilda with me.
and they sang as they watched, as they waited for that battle cry. Come on, waltzing Matilda with me. When you hear that singing, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you come waltzing with me. As they watch, Matilda, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you come waltzing with me. And they sang as they watch, you say, I know it's a waste of time. touching life that's meant for you. Get on your feet. Get up and make it happen. Get on your feet. Stand up and take some action. Get on your feet. Don't stop before it's over. Get on your feet. Weight is off your shoulders. Oh, well, oh, girls that make it happen. Oh, well, stand up and take some action. You gotta get on your feet, yeah. Don't stop before it's over. Get on your feet. The weight is off your shoulders. Get on your feet. Get up, stop before it's over. Get on your feet. Oh, weight is off your shoulders. Get on your feet. Get on your feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, please get on your feet to congratulate all the performers involved in today's opening ceremony. The display cast, the Sing 2000 Choir and their conductor, Mr. George Torbay. Stick those hats in the air. The soloists, the Millennium Marching Band, the Pacific School Games Orchestra and their conductor, Mr. Stephen Williams, the choreographers and segment directors, the teachers, families and friends who've worked so hard to make today's ceremony possible, and our wonderful technical and stage management team. And now, let us all cheer the athletes as they leave the stadium, Stadium Australia, your Olympic stadium, and wish them well in the days to come.
Every nation has pride in its heroes. Today, young legends are here. The hopes and the dreams of our countries rest on the shoulders of our youngest peers. And now, in warring times, their hearts will stand up in lines, side by side, seeking their goals, reaching out through the games, teaching the world to believe in our dream, reaching out to the world. Pacific School Games, the place dreams are made. The prime of your life might seem wasted. The road to your goal might seem long. But how sweet that victory tasted, rising above the odds, making you strong. And now, united as one, the healing cause has begun. Let's start to mend these broken wings, reaching out through the gates, teaching the world to believe in a dream, reaching out to the world. Pacific School Games is a place dreams are made. Reaching out through the games, teaching the world to believe in a dream. Reaching out to the world. Pacific School Games is a place dreams are made. Pacific School Games is a place dreams are made.
That concludes the opening ceremony for the 6th Pacific School Games. Thank you for your enthusiasm. You've been a wonderful audience. We'll see you back here in September. This is Grant Coleman, and good luck to the athletes for the rest of the week.
Show me the light, be my harbor day and night. You're the city I love. Sydney, show me the light. Sydney, show me the light. Sydney.